my name's Mark Blunden. I live in Glenhaven. I'm in the Glenhaven Rural Fire Brigade. Started in this brigade, Glenhaven Brigade, 17 years ago. I was influenced quite strongly by a good friend of mine who'd been in a different brigade, still in the Shire, and I promised him I'd do it. Also a casual firefighter for Forestry Corporation, and I do various things with that, firefighting, hazard reductions, normal things, typical things that RFS do as well. I also work for CareFlight on both a paid and a casual basis. So that's obviously the rescue ambulance situation. Not firefighting, but still emergency services. I just had my second grandchild recently, so that's keeping me busy. I babysit, only a couple months old. But apart from that, I do a lot of community work. I drive the community aid bus, drive a bunch of oldies around when they want to go on an outing. I do the CareFlight stuff. A lot of that's voluntary. I do mentoring of Year 10 kids that have come from a hard background. And I do that up at the Dual Men's Shed. I do that twice a week. And that keeps me busy as well. We're also involved in futsal soccer. I used to play and now I'm just a referee up at Dual. So lots of time taken. Well, pretty well nothing now. My background is 40 years in IT. IT industry's changed quite dramatically over the past 10 or so years, and a whole lot of redundancies have occurred. So I got made redundant 2013, and it was the best thing I've ever done, I think. It was forcing me to make a decision. But since then, we've got the CareFlight stuff, which some of that is paid, very, very small amount. And there's also the forestry, which is a paid job as well. And the refereeing, which is like a hobby, really. Yeah, when I was younger, we lived in the States for 3 years in the year 2000, or 98 to 2001. And I've always wanted to get back into the community work. And as I said, that friend of mine who was big into the RFS, I told him I'd get involved as soon as I got back. And that's what I did. Came back in 2001, joined up, and I've been here ever since. So it's mainly for community. We've got a husband and wife. We've had a husband and wife previously, but they went back to England. That's where they were born. But the current one is very much involved. The kids come along to social events. They don't come along, obviously, to the brigade events. They've got a couple another husband and wife who joined recently, a young couple. They're good. But it is a very, very family-based or really well one big family. It's one of the good things about this brigade. We've had a lot of comments on that there's no cliques, there's no politics and all that sort of stuff, which has been very good. Yeah, nothing really special that stands out. One of the things that most people don't know is that I'm actually very shy, and I have to work very hard because one of my roles in this brigade is actually the community engagement coordinator. So I do enjoy talking to people, but I find it very hard to get to know people and to introduce myself and start conversations. But I would certainly recommend anybody to join the RFS. Obviously they've got to be community minded. The 3 words I would use to describe, about being a firefighter: it's a very honourable environment and situation, a lot of responsibility, and a lot of reward, personal reward.